'cause we may just be here a while. You see, I love myself some models. Brooklyn is great. I love Genevieve's smile.
Think of the dirtiest things possible.
I think I'll book Chrissy tomorrow.
And say hello to Creekness.
Ooh, that's why I'm creeping. I'm creepy most every morning. That's why I'm creeping. I'm creepy most every morning.
I don't know a lot about sports, but I can drink a lot of beer.
My motto is simple. C's get degrees.
Need a long, inappropriate hug? I'm your man.
I think I'm smarter than you, because I probably am.
Howard College for box score.
Hello and welcome to the Box Score. I'm Brock in Los Angeles, joined by the Danettes. Their last day here in Los Angeles, which means we got a very special LA edition of Friday Fritzy. You had Reggie Miller in studio today. Did you turn it up a bit since you blew him off at the Phoenix game?
We did. One of the members of the crew, Anthony, was kind enough to let us borrow a Reggie Miller jersey, and it was Paul. He said, Fritzy, why don't you, wear it on? We'll kind of unveil it sometime during the hour that he's on, and wear it under this shirt. And I think he appreciated that, except for a lot of arm hair, which he wasn't too thrilled about.
Anthony's in this room right now. Can you pick him out and show me who he is?
He's right back there behind the TV somewhere.
There's 8 guys back there.
So that was really cool, and that was stuff. And Reggie signed it for him, which was nice.
Yeah, and he had one hand full of arm hair and the other hand whilst signing.
Just grab him by the little tuft there on the bicep.
It looked like pointillism on the jersey because it was like he would write and it would sink into the hair and he'd write it.
Hopefully he'll be able to make it out and make it some type of souvenir for him.
All right. Well, we can describe it all we want. I think it's best that we take a look at Todd taking his shirt off. Prepare yourself.
Oh, no, Fritzy's taking off his shirt. Oh, yeah, baby.
Break it down.
Oh, yeah.
Like Magic Mike.
Show off the guns for Reg here.
And I'm going to tell you, after this, we're going to go to one of those Beverly Hills spa and get you a waxing on your shoulders, all right? We're just going to go get a waxing and just make it look a little bit better. That's all. That's all. You look good. The guns look good. It's a little too hairy on the shoulders and elbows. So
Reg,
get a little bit of that chest hair.
Reg, it's not just the shoulders, it's the back.
Okay, we're going to do a full body waxing.
I could use that.
Even down south. We're going on.
Whoa.
Well, Fritzy, I got to ask you to take Reggie up on his advice and get some manscaping done.
I think I will. We're flying out this afternoon, so I'm not going to have time this trip. So either I'll have to get it done back in Connecticut or save it if he's got a nice connection. Next time we're back out here, we'll head to Malibu or Santa Monica, wherever his friend is, and clean me up a little bit.
Brock, I can guarantee you a couple things. If he's open to getting waxed, I will have someone on standby early next week, and I'll prepay it out of my own pocket. A couple things on this. Fritzy didn't mind at all putting that jersey on and showing off the guns. But in all seriousness, I was like, you know what? Fritzy's kept the weight off. He's lost 30 pounds and kept it off, which is impressive. So this is a good bit because now Fritzy's got the guns sans gut. So he didn't mind putting the jersey on at all.
I did. I would have been a lot shyer about it several months ago. But I think everything would look a little nicer if I got
clean the infield up.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we went body paint, you refused to go shirtless. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm still, I'm scarred up from surgeries, and there's a couple of stretch marks here and there. I'm far from being ready for some kind of playgirl spread or anything like that.
Curls.
Curls for the girls.
Sexy.
Seat and Reggie making a strong case for 5th Danette. Do Jim Parsons or Landon Donovan push him away from that?
Absolutely not. No. There's really the question really is who's the 6th Danette. Because the 5th is taken.
Chrissy Teigen pushed Reggie Miller?
Well, actually, to be honest with you, I feel like Reggie will throw himself in as a Danette and almost feels weird to be like, nah, dude, you're the guy who came up with the name, so you're like an honorary. We're like the Reggie Miller Danettes, too, in a way. So if there was going to be a different 5th Danette other than Reggie Miller, it's definitely Chrissy Teigen.
Yeah.
Jim Parsons and those guys, they're all great, but there is sort of a hierarchy here and a ranking. Yeah.
Well, we love him here at the Boxer. He was back there with us. We had a little jam session. We Are the World. A little back home in Indiana. So check out the Instagram. All right. Okay, a little plug there. Oh, well, you know what? You guys really
At SoCal Brock.
Yeah, at SoCal Brock. And at the Boxer Show. Wasn't long before you guys made Reggie Miller feel like a Danette because you started throwing jabs at him.
Yes, Steve.
Reggie could never smoke because he'd never pass.
You want me to get him or you want to get him? Fritzy, you got my jersey on, right?
You got to
Let me see
pass,
the white
dude.
of your eyes. The puck is coming.
Reggie, pass that.
Pretty
no.
good. I like it.
No assist there. No assist.
I like that.
Once again, no assist.
None. But that was my job description. Put the ball
All right.
in the basket.
All right.
Okay? Put
All right.
the ball in the basket.
But the most assists that you ever had in a game was what?
10, 11.
Didn't we-
Paulie, get on that. I did have a triple-double once.
Like the entire game, you had like one game with points, rebounds, assists, or
Triple-double. You know what a triple-double
Turnovers
is.
don't count.
Wow.
10. Is it 10 or...
Wow. What is going on over there
I don't
on the
understand
other
what's
side?
going on here.
Wow. I mean, Fritzy, you're wearing his jersey. You can't even come to his defense.
I was trying to kind of let it roll off, but he sounded like he really wanted me to jump these guys. That was really not cool. He came back after a few months ago being in the studio, came back again, stayed the whole hour, and we're taking these shots at him. Not cool.
Another guest in the man cave was USC's coach Steve Sarkisian, and then you guys had Mora call back in. Then you guys started talking about who you'd want to play for, I believe. So let me do this one to you, Paulie. If you had to send your child off to be coached, we'll say any sport, who would it be? Would it be Coach Fritzy or Coach McLovin?
Jeez. Well, Fritzy's going to be very nice to my kid. I don't know if Fritzy's going to get the most out of my kid. McLovin's also a gentleman, so I think it's a coin flip. McLovin's not going to yell at anybody. But then I've heard McLovin's a stern father.
Right.
So maybe that'll transition. So if it's close, I'm going to go with McLovin.
I think you miss neurotic father is actually
Oh,
what,
okay.
what it said. I'm like, if there's a bee outside, we're going in.
Well, Vince Lombardi was noted for being neurotic, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, but that was a little more micromanaging. No,
Didn't you recently say you check your kids for ticks and bugs as soon as they go anywhere into the woods or a tree?
Yeah, but I'm only doing it without my kids. I'm not doing tick
My kid
checks
wouldn't be
on
a
my
great
passport.
athlete, but he'd be tick-free.
No Lyme disease in the Perloff house.
I hope not.
Good Lord
Ounce
willing,
prevention.
yeah.
All right, coming up, Todd Fritz gives some Hall of Famers some nicknames. What do you name the bus? Probably.
Tick check.
Tick Check, the Ram 1500 Eco Diesel. Tick Check for all the Steelers. Oh, yes. With its best-in-class towing, torque, and horsepower, the Ram 1500 Diesel and the heavy duty probably belong in Canton. Get more facts at ramtrucks.com. Guts Glory, Ram.
Your jacket size for the induction ceremony is what? The yellow jacket.
The yellow jacket is tricky because obviously it's custom done, but he did tell me what the equivalent of it would be.
Okay.
And that is a 52 long.
Yes! Nailed it.
We are back here on the box score. Boy, Nostradamus pulling it off again. He guessed Jerome Bettis' jacket to the exact size. The real question is, do any of you guys know your jacket size?
Sure.
Yeah, what is it?
I'm 42L.
I think I'm 48, which hopefully now is 46, but I haven't measured it recently, but I think I'm in the 48 range.
Seton, you have any idea?
40. Although these days it might be more of a 42. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm like a 40, maybe.
Really?
Paul, I know you know for sure.
43 regular.
43 regular. Well, the only reason I ask is because we found some footage in the archives where you guys got suited and booted. I wonder, do you still have this one, Seton?
Absolutely. Yeah. Heck yeah. Man, I feel like we just used it somewhere too.
Mine is missing, but it could be my fault.
Did you guys get cuffs on those, or was that for the Open? Is that why you guys have these?
That was the helicopter open in New York City.
Yeah, and the one in the tunnel too. We wore them for that, for both of those.
Did you guys actually ride in the helicopter and land?
Yeah.
Did you get
I
sick?
I was a little uptight with that shot.
that was cool.
I thought we were just taking pictures and stuff. And these guys are lying to me. They're like, no, we're just gonna, we're gonna make it. They're gonna somehow make it look like that we went up and down, but we're just gonna kind of stay stationary. And all of a sudden, the pilot's pressing buttons, and I could hear the propeller. I'm like, we're actually going up in the air. Right now.
Which is what they're built for.
I thought it was just going to be a staged little scene. I didn't know we were going to be like. I had never been in a helicopter before.
It's not like we were doing like flips and some type of aerial moves.
No,
We
but
went
it was
like
still
this.
like all of a sudden when
It
you're
sounded
not,
like you were hanging onto the side action movie
like
style.
Tom Cruise over here.
I just wasn't. I wasn't prepared for that. I thought we were just going to take some.
We were up at like
static
70
shots.
to 80 feet in the air.
And then I
It's
said,
great,
and
man.
then
They would loop right around the bridge. You got to pay like a couple $100
I know,
for a
we
tour
gotta-
like
But we were
that.
over the water, and if I
Yeah, it was
slip
rad.
out, or
Would you rather be
something
over
like that-
land or water in a helicopter?
I don't know. But neither one is good for me because I'm not a swimmer.
You'd rather
so-
go in between buildings? I mean, come on, you got to go out over
Yeah, but
the
I didn't have
water.
like a life jacket or anything. If we would have fallen into, you guys would
What
have
an
been
exciting
fine.
experience.
I would have been doggy paddling for about 15, 20 seconds and then straight down. And that would be the end of that.
Living the edge.
I almost feel like we should do a video. Oh, this is really mean.
Yeah?
We should do a video of you swimming.
Oh.
Of me trying to swim.
Yes.
Because it wouldn't be me swimming. It would be me screaming out for help. And
You really like know?
I could swim like a little bit. I don't feel comfortable being in water that I can't stand in.
Have you ever considered learning how to swim? And I'm not a good swimmer either.
I
I'm in the same boat as you.
I have, but it wasn't that important to me. It's something I should have pursued further when I was a kid, and I took swimming lessons and stuff, and then I just...
Are you a pool owner?
I'm not a pooler. I've been to pools, and I'll lay next to a pool. I'll go in the pool, with the little kids, and the embarrassing thing is my kids are jumping off the diving board, and they're in the 12 feet, and I'm waving to them from
Okay,
the 4
so
or
let's
5
go
feet
back to
away.
the picture of you, hat backwards, in a pool, kissing a dolphin.
That was very shallow. That water.
How did the dolphin get in that shallow water?
They
And
train them. They give them all kinds of treats, and it went from like a deep water section, and then they trained it to come up and come to the shallow area. But I'm pretty sure all the other families and kids.
Unfortunately, the
knew how
dolphin
to
was
swim.
grounded and died moments later.
Yeah, that was. I was on my knees like on a little
Some
padded
type of lip fungus.
thing.
Well, I got a sap.
Any way to get
right
that
up.
picture in. Good job, Seton.
That's perfect. I can just see you talking to the dolphin. I'm sorry, I need to be in the shallow end. I'm just not that strong of a swimmer.
Not that strong.
I'm not that strong of a
No,
swimmer.
you're not mad at him. You're
No,
not
no,
mad.
no.
Hey,
I'm just pointing at you. Hey, you. I know you.
Classic.
We will get you a life jacket if you're ever in the water
I
again.
appreciate that.
One man who's going to look great in a jacket is Jerome Bettis in his
Nice,
gold jacket,
nice.
right? Yeah, when he's up there in Canton giving a speech. But according to you, he needs a new nickname.
Fritzy, you ready to unveil this?
I sure am.
Okay, here you go. This is Jerome Bettis' new nickname. It's
The Bust. and that's in a good way.
Yeah.
Bust meaning your head, not
yeah.
you were a
I know,
disaster in your career.
you didn't- he's a Hall of Famer.
I know, but when you hear bust, you think of Ryan Leaf and you think of bust, like draft bust.
What do you think of that new nickname, Jerome?
You know what? I can work with it because what'll happen is everybody's gonna think you're saying the bus. They're gonna think something was wrong. Like what? And so when you say the bus, they'll be like, "Did you say the bus?" So I can go with that. I don't have a problem with that.
Nice work there,
It's
Fritz.
a valid point. It sounds very close. You'd have to really be listening and have to kind of emphasize the T. But last night I was just thinking about it. I'm like, wait a second, he's in the Hall of Fame. He's getting a bust, and his name's the Bust. That's the only one that, that's like a one-shot deal, whether it's funny or not. If I'm going to do that joke and work that in, this was going to be the day, regardless of whether hilarity was going to ensue.
How long
or
have you been
not.
sitting on that joke? Because you dropped it in the morning meeting and got a nice reaction.
It was late afternoon yesterday, and then I practiced in front of the mirror because I don't go anywhere on the road, as we all know. I'm looking in front of the hotel. I had a hamburger and a little Caesar salad going, and I was just practicing how I was going to work that in. What was I going to say? Not expecting laughs. What do I follow up with if everyone is totally silent, which they usually are, or someone plays one of those sound effects to make it even worse for me?
Side note, Brock, I caught Fritzy coming back from a hamburger place. I go,
You
"Oh,
did?
Fritzy, good for you. What'd you get?" He goes, "Oh, I just got a little hamburger. It's nothing much and a little
No, because
side
they have the
salad."
double patty thing. I didn't want him to get all, concerned about nice Nutrisystem, and then you're getting the,
But I
the triple
don't-
bomb burger thing.
It looked heavier than that because the muscles were flexing. I think he got a full-size burger and not the junior cheeseburger he told me about.
Yeah, it didn't have the word junior attached to it.
Okay.
I don't know what it was called, Aloha, and I threw some pineapple and kale, whatever you LA folk do. It was a normal size hamburger. It wasn't gigantic, but I also got a nice salad with grilled chicken, and I would be lying.
You had a hamburger and a salad with grilled chicken.
I did, but this is the worst part. A few
Each
hours
of those are
later.
separate individual
Oh, here we go.
meals.
No, this is I'm gonna put it out on the
Because
table.
I saw you around 4.
Right. Yeah, I had around 4:35, 4:45, whatever it was. I had dinner, but it started getting to be about 7:30, 8ish, and that burger and salad made its way through, and I was hungry again. And I went for a walk and ended up in a supermarket where I was planning on just getting like maybe some peanuts or like some pretzels or something, and there was some Ben and Jerry's involved, and with the container of peanuts.
Did you do small or the?
I didn't get a giant one because I wanted just enough, to satisfy my craving. And there's no freezer in our hotel room. But I got something called Everything But ... which was like vanilla and chocolate ice cream with little mini peanut butter cups in it and fudge almonds. Are you familiar with this particular brand?
I'm usually a Cherry Garcia guy.
Yeah, I looked at that too. There was all kinds of stuff. It was a very tough decision, but it was getting late, and I'm like, I gotta decide here. I'm very indecisive. I'm gonna grab this Everything But the kitchen sink or whatever, and I got some mixed, lightly salted. You got to watch the blood pressure. Mixed nuts, and that's what went down.
Living the life in Los Angeles, man. The dream.
I was just kicking back in my hotel room. These guys were all out partying, cruising, and it couldn't have been
hands off, nuts in your hand.
Couldn't have been past 10 after 8. So it's not like
salted.
And I had my ice cream and my peanuts and whatever I was watching on TV. And
All right, well, let's
Thursday.
keep it in parlance that maybe you could let's move the show along. And next segment, we shall relive the week that was here. It is Know Your Show. Ha-ha.
Could we give a round of applause to all the great people here at the LABC, the Los Angeles Broadcast Center? They get up early every single morning. Thank you, folks. Well, no, it's not that much of applause.
There they go.
Yeah.
Now they're showing the control room, but you have no idea what Dan says about you behind your back.
Yes.
You have no idea.
Yes. Well, no, they hear
Wait,
everything.
is this thing on?
Yes,
Wait a
it
minute.
is. It is
oh,
on.
Gosh. Okay.
Yes, but thank you. These folks get up every single morning to do it in a professional way. Thank you.
We are back here on the Box Score, guys. It has been a fantastic week. 5 great shows, I should say. Seton, how does this time compare to the last time you were out here in Los Angeles?
Well, it's actually much different this time. There's one key factor changing things.
To your left?
It's the man sitting to my left.
Yeah, that's right.
We had the whole band together, which was a lot of fun. We had a lot better food situation this time, that's for damn sure, because Paulie's a food guy, and he plans it out, and he's like, all right, guess what? There's barbecue today. We're doing tacos tomorrow. He's got everything mapped out.
It was very well researched.
You're welcome to join if you want. If you have other plans, okay, but I'm just going to let you know.
No pressure.
This is the fish tacos I'm getting today. Yeah, it's great. And the shows have been a lot of fun. It's a lot better. I like having Paulie next to me here where I could really talk to him instead of looking at the TV screen.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I'm acting like I'm talking.
Paulie headroom.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Well, I appreciate you being out here. You showed us that there's a 3-meat combo down the street at Holy Cow. So
Yes.
big shout out to them. All right, let's relive the week that was and a very special LA edition of...
Know Your
Show? What?
It's funny every time.
All right, we will make it row versus row in the
Teaser.
spirit of team building,
Nice.
right? Okay, so here we go. Front row starts us off. On Monday, Fritzy misspoke when he said this supermodel was with Andy Roddick on his flight to LA.
Who is Chrissy Teigen?
Is he correct? Is it Chrissy Teigen? Yeah.
So yeah, Tegan, Roddick, Lauren Hutton. Tegan, Roddick, Lauren Hutton. Tegan, Roddick, Lauren Hutton.
Nice.
It's not fair. I mean, I didn't even let Paulie jump in on that one, but if you're going to do any question our way, what mistake did Fritzy make? I guarantee you we know.
All right.
Yes.
To the back
This is
row, you
unfair.
can even this up. Seton made a cameo in Tuesday's Box Score Open as this on-air talent.
I know. Do you know?
Yeah, it's that guitar lessons guy.
Guitar lessons guy.
What will we give him, Brock, if he knows the name?
I can't remember the name. I don't know.
I know.
I think I got 20
As long
bucks.
as it's a
Should I
team.
say? I don't know. Should I say
I
it here or
know
should I
he
make
looked great
Fritzy
and
look
had the
bad?
gray hair thing.
First or
and-
last name?
Nick Harcourt.
That's what
And
I
the
was
name
gonna
of the
say.
show is?
Guitar Sessions.
All right.
Did I say guitar lessons?
Was it Nick Harcourt?
I took guitar lessons.
Now,
Guitar
somewhere back
Center.
in the late 70s, I, Nick Harcourt, was a program director across the southwestern Pacific Northwest. Tell me about the internet.
Nick Harcourt is correct. Guitar lessons, not so correct, but it is Guitar Center Sessions.
Isn't it really cool?
Guitar Center Sessions.
All right, front row, one more. Natalie Morales, whoever that is, got whose name wrong on the show Wednesday?
Landon Donovan. She called him Langdon Donovan.
Ooh, was it
Bonus.
Landon Donovan?
Thank you. Appreciate it. Say hi to Langdon for me. I'm a huge fan, too.
Oh, there you go. Landon,
Landon, love you.
do you want to say hello to Natalie Morales, Landon?
Hi, Natalie.
Congratulations.
The more I
Nailed
hear
one.
that, the more I think she did that on purpose.
Yeah.
In all seriousness, I'm trying to find out. I've asked subtly a person who's close to Natalie Morales to check with her to see if she called him Langdon on purpose, because earlier he said, "Who's Natalie Morales?" And they say Today Show. Oh, today I don't watch that show.
Yeah, I don't watch it.
And
nice.
so she was listening. So I would, if she did it on purpose, God bless her.
Well played on her part. All right, to the back row, I think, to tie this. David Allen Greer made one hell of a show pitch yesterday for which Seton came up with the title for it. Well, David Allen Greer came up with the...
We know what you mean.
Okay, here we go.
Do you know
What the hell am I
answer?
talking about?
Yeah, Black to School.
Black to School, the musical. Black to
steal?
School.
Yeah, you can steal if you want.
He initially said Cookie and them. Cookie
No,
and
but the question was, what did Seton come up
Yeah,
with?
what did Seton say?
Oh, okay.
All right, was it Black to School?
Black to school.
Yeah.
Wait, did you
Back to school.
Oh, I thought you said black to
Black
school.
to school.
Black to school.
Ah.
Yeah.
He deserves a raise.
He's going to be
He's
fired.
out. He's out. He's out.
Double bonus. I get a raise. Andrew gets fired.
That was
couldn't
a
have worked
wonderful
out any
5
better.
minutes with David Allen Greer.
Great
producer
When-
credit.
I'm in.
Yeah. When David Allen Greer was working on his movie role at Dad, he's like, then we'll have the montage where we teach you to dance. That's the best.
Remember the Titans? Is that the...
Yeah, Remember the Titans. Yeah. And then the,
But then David Allen Greer said, I don't know anything about Revenge of the Titans. Call it Remember the Titans.
Very funny.
No original ideas here in Hollywood. All right, congratulations to both rows. Everyone wins.
We're
All
paying
right.
attention. Yay!
This is the box score. We are taking a break to remind you that the Ram Heavy Duty, with its best-in-class towing, torque, and horsepower, doesn't need one. It goes on and on, forever and ever, off to Neverland. Is that place for sale? Yeah, the Neverland Ranch. Has nothing to do with Ram, though. God's Glory Ram. We are closing up shop here at the box score. Paulie, LA's a big city, and now I mentioned Holy Cow. Were you able to find some other great barbecue joints? Because it's not really known as a barbecue city.
You're right, but it's getting kind of cool barbecue around here, and I found some cool spots. But let's move on to something else, Brock.
Yes.
I didn't get to see you last time. I wasn't out here. So I went back and met with some of the editing guys. Don't know their names, just like Fritzy.
Okay.
But we put together a little grouping of your greatest hits, and I think if we could roll it now.
This sounds great. McLovin, can you recall another instance in which the league took such calculated measurements, or I'm sorry, in leaking stories? Fritz, you you said we asked you to just pick one. Hakeem Olajuwon scores in the NBA Africa game with patented dream shake at the age of 32. McLovin, take it away. 52. I mean, he's 52. The category for $500 is an audio daily double, I think. No, it's Fritzy surrendered this supermodel with the classic tune heard here.
Serenaded.
Who would he switch lives with? Was that the answer? I have no idea.
Now, am I supposed to say something, or are you going to go to the tape of me saying which one I said?
Who did he pick?
He picked me. No, wait, he said I would want to switch with Paul.
I'm confused now.
Now we go to the tape of Seton.
Paul, now you have to go to the tape of me giving my answer that we taped before.
I'm all confused. All right. What did he say?
I would switch lives with McLovin. And that was wrong. I said
confused.
McLovin.
You don't say.
Thought this one out, Brock, huh?
I hope you enjoyed that, Brock. I missed you.
Well done.
You know, to be fair, you're a very funny guy, and there's not that many very funny guys in the world. There's lots of dudes who could read. Reading's overrated.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I should read the next question here.
You're sweating a little bit, big boy.
Likelihood you're going to get through this one unscathed.
No,
this
no,
next
that's
sentence.
fine.
So extra careful.
Let's throw out the script, shall we?
Let's just talk.
Get the
let's
training
talk.
wheels off.
Get to know each other.
Let's get in there.
McLovin, you had your article in the Exponent.
Jewish Exponent. Yeah, what are your favorite publications?
Yeah, I read Miriam's advice. Now, she was talking to someone about a mikvah before marriage.
Yeah.
Now, would you recommend that?
No, I think, Fritzy, what's a mikvah?
That's a great question.
I don't know.
I think it's when you buy like a herd of sheep from like the parent of the person you're marrying. There's some kind of dowry type thing.
Are you guys Jewish?
It's not that.
Some type of gallery.
I said something involves a sheet and a cutout hole. I think.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
all
is that
right.
like to prove that the woman's a virgin thing or something? Is that what
And
we're
moving
talking about?
on.
Oh, yeah, moving on with sheets and holes in them. The man who loves sheets.
Ooh.
Sheeps?
Sheeps. I think it's something to do
Sheeps.
about bathing
That
before
definition's
marriage.
a lot
I'm
more
not sure.
more
It's a
fun
great
than the
article.
gallery.
I got the exponent in the mail 3 days ago, so I've already read it.
Thank you, bro.
Okay.
It sounds like a math or a science publication, Exponent.
The
Do you know
Exponent?
why it's called the Exponent?
Moving on.
All
right,
Exponent has nothing
Fritzy.
to do with Judaism.
Who's on
Exponent.
next week before I have another Brock fart?
The winner at the NASCAR, because I say NASCAR, they make fun of me for that. The NASCAR Sprint Cup race at Watkins Glen. We're going to have the winner supposedly on the show on Monday.
Allegedly having the
It's
winner
very
on.
touch and go with those Monday NASCAR hits, but that's what was supposed to happen. And then Rebecca Lowe of the Premiership Premier League NBC. Premier Thursday. Next Thursday we'll be in our studio in Milford, Connecticut.
Wow.
Outside of that, we are wide open.
Somebody's
Come on
going to get
down.
his hair cut.
Let's get home.
Yeah, all right, let's
Paulie
get into
is
the
gonna get
airport,
new
shall we?
outfit Paulie
We're
coming
back
up.
Monday with more box score and more Brock farts.
I don't know a lot about sports, but I can drink a lot of beer.
My motto is simple. C's get degrees.
Need a long, inappropriate hug? I'm your man.
I think I'm smarter than you because I probably am.
Hey, thanks for watching the box score. Holy cow!